there, folks. It's Jonathan Deadwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about comparing Podia with Kajabi. What you need to know, which one maybe is best for you at your present membership journey. There's a lot to know. I think I've got some great insights. I'm sure you're going to get some great value out of this video. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. Back, folks. So let's look at two of the best SaaS-based membership, all-embracing platforms on the market at the present moment. Now, let's look at Podia. Podia, great crowd, been around for about 7-8 years. I think it went through a rebranding process. I think it was started off as coaching.com, and then I think they changed it to Podia. Now, I think one of the great strengths of Podia that attracts a lot of people to it is if you're looking at Teachable or Thinkific, I think it's a lot better. And then if you start looking at Kajabi and then look at Podia, you're attracted by the initial price, because they used to not offer a free offering Podia, but about 6 months ago they changed that. So they do offer a free product, but then their next paid level up is around 39, just under $40. Where if you compare that to Kajabi, if you'd be looking at 120 if you pay yearly, to roughly 150 if you pay month to month. That's what attracts a lot of people to it, because you're paid a third. Now, do you, like the old saying, you get what you pay for? So how does that work in the world of comparing Podia with Kajabi? I think one of the great attractions, and it does, what I'm going to say overlaps on both. They both push that they're all embracing really easy way to get your membership website up and running. Now, I would question that to some degree, that I think to some extent it's marketing spiel, and a lot of that is driven on YouTube by affiliate income. I'm not against it, but I think you've got to understand a lot of people's views on YouTube are based on that. It's just a fact of life, folks. Now, the onboarding experience on Podia is pretty slick. And the way they've organised it is, I don't think they could make it much easier to get you up and running, to get the basic UX design and the flow of the product is done in a way that, unless you're a total virgin to any kind of website or any knowledge about setting up anything on a website, that you're, with a little bit of reading of the support material, you'll be able to get this up and running reasonably quickly. That is its core strength, and the price is attractive as well. Got to give them their due. They've done a real dive. They've been around a while, the team behind this, and you can see that it's really that is their focus. Now, they do offer a website builder. There's always, and there always will be, a balance between ease of use and flexibility, what is offered. The more you offer, the more something is going to get more complicated. It's just a fact of life. So anybody on a SaaS platform is always going to be these two magnets that are drawing them either direction. Do they offer a load of functionality? And if they offer a load of functionality, the onboarding, the complexity of the system just will get more complicated, no matter how good a UX design or flow design you have. It's always a balance. And Podia have moved to a really really focus at the newbie. But I think one of its great strengths, like I said, compared to Thinkific or Learnable, it's a much better interface. Now, they do offer a web builder, and that recently they're offering more templates. But compared to Kajabi, it doesn't compare. I'm sorry. It's still, I was going to use the word rudimentary, but that would be grossly unfair. It's just that they are pitching it at a level that will be the easiest to get you started. I think if your business really starts to grow, I think, and this applies to Kajabi, it applies to any SaaS-based platform like this. And I want to make it clear, I believe in WordPress. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you why. But this applies, but on something like Podia, I think this applies more sharply than Kajabi. You're going to outgrow it rapidly. You're going to get frustrated at the inability for you to customize the website so it fits into individual branding needs of your brand. You're rapidly going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated with the limits on email marketing. It does do it, but it's limited. That compared to Kajabi, it's grossly restrained, but it doesn't make it easier. Now, Kajabi will say, well, we've got methodologies, we offer what they call pipelines. It's all great stuff if you're used to web marketing and building landing pages and funnels. You're going to find Kajabi really slick in some ways. But if you're not used to all that, you're going to struggle because you're thrown into the deep end. Now with Podia, the landing's much shallower waters, so there's less chance you're going to drown. You're going to flash around, but it's like you've got windlets. You soon get when you start learning to swim properly, you want to pull them off and get at it, if you know what I mean. And this metaphor that I just outlined applies to a lot when it comes to Podia. You're going to get frustrated by the email marketing side, the marketing automation, the Zoom integration. You're going to get frustrated. But if you're just looking for something a bit better than some of the other SaaS platforms, and you want something a bit more polished, and you're just going to keep it simple and limited, you're going to be really happy with Podia. You're going to love it. If you've got ambitions and you really want to build a really 6-figure, 7-figure membership website, this ain't going to do it. This is you're going to get rapidly frustrated by it. And if you're trying to build something up and you spent a lot of time and money on something, and then you start getting traffic and growth, and then you decide you're going to drop it and move to another platform, it's something you want to avoid. That's all I'm going to say to you. It's not the most painless experience. So you've got to understand that. So let's look at Kajabi quickly. Now, Kajabi, a much better template library, a much better website editor, much better email and marketing automatizations. It comes what they call pipelines, which are pre-written email sequences linked to landing page and a shopping cart. Both platforms do provide a shopping cart. One of the nice things about Podia is the shopping cart. You can put it on a WordPress website, but why you would do that, I don't know, because there's tons of really high quality WordPress solutions, but it is there. Or God bless you, if you're deciding to use Wix, you could bun it on a Wix website. I wouldn't recommend that myself, but I leave that to your discretion. If you're going to go there, look at Squarespace. Don't look at Wix. That's my opinion, but that's my honest opinion. So when it comes to, it's just slicker. You're just getting a lot more, and there's a lot more bandwidth. So when you build your website, you're going to be, that bandwidth will be able to absorb your needs as your business grows. But even with Kajabi, you're going to reach that stage where you're going to get frustrated about how much it's costing you, the limitations on design, and I call it authority, sovereignty. And what I mean by digital sovereignty is that I don't think it's a great idea to build out a really successful website on somebody else's bloody platform. I just don't believe in it. You know, I don't think it's a great idea building a great business when you're leasing the premises, because I've been there myself, and the greed of landlords is if they know you're doing well as a tenant, they're just looking at when your lease runs out, when the next rent increase has to be negotiated, and they will hit you hard. And it's the same digitally. Building on somebody else's platform, I don't think is a great idea. And I think when it comes to Podia or it comes to Kajabi, you're better off looking at WordPress. But you need a good WordPress hosting, and as your business grows, a support partner as well. And look at WP-Tonic, or look at some of the other providers out there in the WordPress space. And in the medium to long term, you're going to be a lot happier that you built out on WordPress than these SaaS platforms, in my opinion. Hopefully you got something from this video. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I pump out a load of video content every month around membership, about what the options are out there, WordPress, non-WordPress. I look at it all. Be generous, subscribe, and give us some feedback in the comments. I love your comments. And I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.